Also, yes, I heard about a certain monster that people are hunting in the wilds. And I mean, do we call it a monster? I mean, it's like... Anywho, as we get to Yokothag random item sets. Also, no, I've not been playing Wilds as much lately. That's a me thing, though. But as we move into... we'll move into the timestamps and talk more about things. And of games that I would have liked to play. But, I mean, yeah, just busy doing other stuff. So, as we get into... Yogothag, ill-fated random item stats custom character once more. You know what? We'll go for it. Because we have a level up available, we'll go for the ally attack. Now, we do maybe have a charisma check, but still gonna go for it. On top of second encounter, light check, Takshi-san, knowledge, and second mystery in that order. But yeah, not hunting as much. I mean, basically, ever since the last Wilds video I made, I did not end up playing the game as little as I promised, or as much as I was thought might have implied I was going to continue on. That was like, I think a week or two immediately after that I had to deal with some stuff, so rip. I mean, it's not always late to come back, or it's never too late to go back to that game. But as we get scissors, footage, arms, taxi, and television. Yeah, that's a lot of the boss mysteries, possibly. Footage, so I definitely want to do one of these first. Scissors, arms, could be taxi, and torture. And so, as we get to scissors here, you know what? No, we're doing arms first. We're gonna do arms first, and we're gonna see what happens, because this is... Okay, let me focus for a moment, because this is one of the exact situations. Actually... We can visit the schoolyard now and go for it. Getting 1 would be okay here with 5 charisma. It's not likely, but yeah, it would be great, so it saves us a few experience. After this, though, yeah, this is the prime time to do a thing. Unless we get so much stats decreased that I don't care. So, instead, I think I'm, funny enough, going to toss dexterity. So yeah, we did end up doing, and it was worth it because that student gave us 1 charisma. But anywho, so yeah, basically I'm looking for if this arms timeline is going to be different from scissors, because I'm not sure. I always doubt myself when I run into, well, again, arms and scissors are the most blatant examples, but we'll see. And then there's also an event that you can check based on timeline, but I think there was another separate test I wanted to do there because I was not sure. But otherwise, yeah, let's just move on and see. Also, we're on ill-fated. Jordan, reminding myself now. I forgot to level up. Fame would be nice. We did not. I'm going to reroll. I'm going to reroll again. Okay, fine. I'll take double charisma, but that's not what I wanted to see. Anywho. Yeah, we have a lot of Doom. Let's Monument as well. Probably Monument twice if it asks for fun, so be it. Otherwise, the stamina trade will have to be what I have to do, because Yogothag is stalking us. Otherwise, alternatively, yeah, being able to fit 2 ally attacks is the reason why 8 charisma is your next threshold. I think 6 charisma is the threshold for kicks, but I can't remember. Because you want to be able to guarantee your ally attack, which is usually, you want that to be 100% accurate. It deals so much damage when you have ally attack set up, even to the minimum degree. But yeah, if you go for 2, you're really gambling. But hey, pain. Actually, is it actually 8? It's 8 charisma? I thought it was 6. Well, I guess that's egg on my face. Well, either way, we can take 6 stamina damage in the face. Do I want to? Because I wanted to take scissors next. By the way, we're on timeline B arms. But I'll toss this run in the garbage just to see. Actually, as we 25% our way to victory, just to see if we're on scissors timeline A, because that was timeline B arms. So let me do, this is a prime the prime run to check to see if timelines persist. So by one logic, I should be in timeline B. I am not. I'm in timeline A. So if I didn't already have footage, let me remind myself now. Yeah, those are 2 different timeline mysteries. So we did timeline B arms into timeline A scissors. You know what I just realized though? I should probably, if I'm doing ally attack, I mean, getting the cursed scissors would be interesting. But this time particularly, because I'm a bit worried about HP, we're going to try and do the the ritual, whatever, the sigil correctly. So as we grab the sludge, and we can throw that later on, I think it'll star into cup and ball. That's just what I call the sigil combination sometimes, based on part A and part B, but hey, 80%, 80, 90, 72%. Missed 90%, hit the 80%. Well, that's to be expected, but anyway, moving on. And there are two versions of the star, obviously. I think there's an upright star and an upside, kind of an upside down star. It doesn't really matter. If I mess it up and go for the scissors, it's not going to be too bad. Actually, with 6 stamina, 7 reason, it could be quite bad, but we'll see what actually happens. So, would be nice to one-shot this. Actually, should have thrown the wooden bat. The bottle of sludge does more damage, but as we fight the boss here, let us move on. So, let's see, 74% on 24. I'm actually gonna option. Oh, I can't option select. We'll just take me -3 all in the face, man. Okay, -3 all in the face. It's not the worst thing in the world. In fact, I probably should have gone for the scissors if I was gonna do that. Although the scissors does proc Doom, as I'm thinking about it right now. Is that road's closed, by the way? It is. Well, pain, I guess. Doom pain specifically, but we have footage into taxi into television. We'll do television first, taxi after. Maybe we skip taxi now that I know taxi has taxi's quote-unquote boss fights, plural, are not guaranteed. Also, we're on ill-fated, so I don't know why I did that to myself. I know why. We know why. It's because I forgot. But, yeah, that means we have to take our free outs, because otherwise, a lot of pain. A lot of pain. Run away. We actually need to rest now. Don't mind resting a few times, but if I'm going to do that, I might as well kind of just near top myself off, if not top myself off. It's just that my Doom is rising through the roof, so it is not great. For Doom, one reason, gotta do it. The alternative is not as great, because Doom can always fall. Let's actually level up here. We did not get... Also, yeah, I did reroll twice in level ups, but the game doesn't want to give me fame, so fame right now would actually save this run, but That keeps looking at us. We have to take our free outs, and we're slowly losing our reason and stamina. And That keeps looking at us, so nobody ill-fated. So I guess we'll just curb stomp. Or try, I guess. Nope, it's a curb stomp. Guaranteed curb stomp. So, 20 damage guaranteed, or your not salesman money back. But as we enter this forest and we're at 70% Doom, yeah, this is not looking good already. So, might be a quick video today because ill-fated on top of my brain. Yeah, and basically losing -2 all in a few events that I could have avoided did hurt me quite a lot. So, doesn't really matter. You know what? Let's actually just do this for funsies to fight the quote-unquote real boss. I don't think this is any easier, though. No, in fact, we're taking a lot more damage here. So, I mean, we two-turn this encounter, which is a lot more than we can say for a lot of other things. But 4 reason damage is also quite high. So I think this time, this is ending. Nope, that's not ending A. Why did I think that was ending A? Am I going crazy here? I swear. Well, I mean, we can talk spoilers now that the mission. We've shown a lot of the mystery several times on this series, at least. But as we finally get fame, yeah, I thought Kimiko's death was a requirement for ending A, but I may have done it wrong. Anywho, taxi we go. And 71% Doom on a Yogatag run. The intended question mark way of avoiding Yogatag's Doom penalty is to investigate somewhere else, but that often results in more pain than intended anyway. And if nothing else, you're relying on RNG, so that's why I don't personally like to avoid the investigation. Or you could look at it another way and just say you're trying to power through Yogatag penalties, but still, I mean, that's... I can see how that can be considered, and not that I hold this opinion or do not hold this opinion, but I can see how that Might not be the most fun thing to really think about when you really think about it, but hey. And to explain really quickly, it's that you can just literally say Yo Got That adds 10 to 20% Doom in your run, minimum. Shrug! That's all I have to say on that. We'll take a pack of cigarettes, but like, if you're gonna drop a pack of cigarettes, I'm probably going to take it and roll the 4. The buff is just too valuable for someone like me who likes to try and, well, obviously gamble at times, but also try to do his best to brace. If you're doing attacks, then yeah, it's good for that too, but hey, also I did not grab the handcuffs, did I? How did my Doom fall so much, by the way? Anywho. We're just going to run for the trees, I guess, and fail, but it doesn't really matter because we're running with like 10 other people, and so we actually outnumber these people. Nope, we didn't, actually, because the game low-rolled all of my ally attacks. It low-rolled out actually only 2, maybe. Well, you get the point. I was not lucky. But anywho, we keep increasing charisma because ally attack plus fame plus 6 allies is a fun time, but that's a phrase to say. But roads closed here is gonna hurt me immensely. So, yeah, it's gonna hurt immensely. I think we still visit the mansion to try and no. I think we just hope that we get lucky. Yeah, we just hope we get lucky. So what we're hoping for is that within 2 to 3 investigations, we get out of this mystery. Yo Got That thankfully lowering our Doom quickly. Does Yo Got That stalk us during this phase? I guess we're gonna find out. I can't tell. I want to say no. Yeah. It just shows us the side quest, I think, just because. Also, note that we never ran into the bottle of sludge. We just have to risk injury there. We weren't planning to run anyway, so Swollen Joint does nothing just to show the receipts. Can't run from combat encounters. I don't care. That lowers Doom. I forgot about that. I thought that adds Doom for whatever reason, but as we just keep taking... I think the location threat level just went off the rockers there, but as we move on... Yeah, I didn't actually talk about what I wanted to talk about this video, but we talked about some important stuff, question mark, and away we go. So hopefully we're not taking 9 damage. If so, I'm gonna be really sad. We're not, thankfully. I think I could just walk up this lighthouse and be fine. Takushi-san is not gonna have a good time. So let's just find out for sure. Although I don't remember my second encounter. I think we did arms, right? Yeah, we did. That's the only way Vent Crawler would likely have been our second encounter. Actually, that's not true. Could have taken any mystery first, not run into a single enemy, and then fought the Vent Crawler. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Man, Takushi-san, you did not... I'm gonna throw this bottle of sludge. You stay down there. And off we'll go. So yeah, without further much ado... great. I mean, we started with 5 charisma. It doesn't really matter when we have fame. I'm struggling in real life as I say that. But yeah, nothing much else to say. If you have anything to say, if you have any comments, criticisms, and concerns, so on and so forth, not going to take up much more for your time. Thank you for watching. Bye!